Hi, I'm Rosadi. I'd like to tell you about the restaurant, history of restaurant, and kind of the thing that relate with the restaurant itself. The first thing, the history of the restaurant itself. The word restaurant was come from Italian restaurant, and it is in English it means the rest. Rest means when the people do something such as eat or drink. The first restaurant was built by the family in the France. Mm. And at the time, the family was invited their friend to have dinner together, and their friend said that the dinner was delicious and they want to come tomorrow, and they come again and again until the family itself decided to make a market, and they want to sell their food to earn the money from their friends. There is this is where the word restaurant comes up, and in 21st century the restaurant was divided or categorized into two terms. The first is casual restaurant and defined restaurant. Casual restaurant was the restaurant who served the food with a low price. But the defined restaurant was the restaurant or market who serve or sell their food with a high price. Uh, the casual restaurant was influenced by the American people, and then the casual restaurant itself divided into into several things. The first is cafeteria, which is the restaurant or market who plays in the office or the school. Fast food restaurant, and restaurant, which is the restaurant who stay or place on around the street. And the next, I would like to tell you the types of service. There are four types of service. The first thing is French service, Russian service, English service, and American service. In French service, the chef not totally finish the cook, but the waiter finish the food front of the customer, and when the waiter or bring the food, the waiter use trolley. But in Russian, the waiter bring the food by the silver plate. The silver plate means to increase the victory on the food itself. And in the English service, the chef finish the cook, and the waiter keep the consumer directly. In English service, the food, the starter, main course, and dessert was served at that time. It is different with the other service. And in American service, when the chef already finished the cook, and the waiter will serve the consumer directly. And from those types, I can conclude that the difference between those things, the service, are based on the service itself. Thank you.